I still don't understand why the Blossom event turns the water into milk.
Ka na po ba Oof. Filipino.
I mean, I don't know.
No, that's so this person I'm saying they don't have very good English. They're Filipino.
Okay, that's can't help
I'm
you.
learning Filipino here and
Are
there.
you?
All right. Yeah. Telepono means telephone. Phone Phone is essentially phone. And all right.
Join the quest.
What?
We're getting murdered. Do we want an SOS flare or no?
I'm sitting here wondering if I'm supposed to join via the normal thing or by an SOS flare. I'm like, where am I supposed to go right now? I don't know.
It hasn't been that long, has it? Elemental resist large. Hold on, let me just do this. This is such a stupid thing that this gives me an increase in attack. Jordan.
What?
I have 58 in Dragon.
You don't need that much track.
56 in Fire, 42 in Ice, 41 in Thunder, and 34 in Water.
That's a lot of water resist. That's just like... Whew. Are you... Wait, who's watching?
I don't know.
It says there's one person watching. Hold on. Who's a person? I need to watch my own stream. Because I can't see chat unless I do. That person. And click it.
Do you want to hit ready?
Shh. I'm still buying my meal, sir. Sir.
You're not buying it. You're ordering it. I made it free.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You did. Thank you. By the way, thank you. Okay, I'm ready. I think we're gonna find out. Okay, no, it's just me. All right, I don't know. I think somebody clicked on it and thought of. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh boy. I will be there eventually. I have faith in you. I'm destroying a giant flower thingy.
Could you be very, focused on the thing that we're doing?
I will be in a second.
No, there is no in a second. It's now.
We got
Shut
time.
up,
Kevin,
Shara.
we got time. Oh, we're that close, are we?
Where are the rocks in this arena? I know they exist. I need that gem that they're gonna add. I can't wait for that. You don't remember which one? You suck.
I already forgot. Wait a second, it's the Clutch Claw one.
Yeah. Gotta have that shit.
If you don't remember which one, you suck.
Dude, come on, you stupid asshole. Get over here. I don't... Why are you attacking the cat? The cat hasn't done anything to you. Look, I'm doing damage. Don't bite me. There's a wall.
My screen is shaking.
Yeah, because I'm doing shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You stand up there.
You know, I I didn't know I was gonna get dropped on a giant flower that I needed to disintegrate into nothingness for the sake of getting wax for a friend. I mean,
Why the fuck are you playing 2 games at once?
I'm talking to the person in that game. I just didn't know I was gonna be destroying a giant flower. Okay, look, it wasn't part of the plan, but it's also not something that you can just do alone. So I'm glad I could help them. And you can totally solo this fight, so it doesn't matter. Even with extra help. Oh, solid! I don't even know who did that. I'm totally playing the bow normal right now. I should actually play the bow the way that I have it set up to be. Ram to the wall!
There's the wall. There's the correct wall, I should say.
Yeah, things seem to have not quite happened.
But I did agitate him to gain that bonus attack. Because I'm insane. I have all the attack bonuses. Oh my gosh, what was that damage?
I don't know. It wasn't me.
Obviously. Fortunately for you, he has stinger pods that are thorn burst. Yeah. Thorn burst is shit for you.
You deal with it, you know.
Rub more parts. Get your ass out of the dirt.
Oh, hey. There's stuff. I like stuff.
Well, use the stuff to build into the wall.
We need to get his face weakened. Like that.
Gosh, you're making you do more damage.
That's what I want. That way I can do less work, you know what I mean?
I flinched him.
The fact that he didn't hit me while I was not here is amazing. Just saying. Ow! It's okay, it didn't do damage.
Shut up, Shara. I will throw you into a wall again. I can't, you're still agitated.
I'm just gonna stay on the ground. He's pounding, and it's not friendly to my health situation.
So many numbers.
Okay.
Right, I probably could solo him.
Oh, I really have no doubt you could. Oh, he's screaming.
Ow, I didn't think of putting the pop Wanted ammo. I need your ammo. You're holding your face.
Okay. Where did the slinger ammo over here go? That must have been too long. It's okay, you made him pop. Oh, there's some. He won. Into the wall. I mean, it doesn't get any more wall than that. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I opened up the thingy-bobber. I know that's so descriptive, but I hit the touchpad, and that should tell you exactly what I opened.
Begin, you fucker. There we go.
Oh boy. I should probably drink something before, you know, I end up getting like one shot through the rest of my vitality mantle.
Oh look, we finally got enough to switch.
Oh, we're that far along, are we?
Yes?
Now I definitely need to
This
drink
is my
something.
highest DPS set. What do you mean we're that far along, are we? Hi, you're still weak to ice. full free movement.
I shoot you!
You know, supposedly this is the most idiotic combination ever. We have 2 range kills.
Aha! I've been knocked off. That's what the haha was for. Yes. That's totally what it was for.
I do love that I can just keep moving. Damn about your stupid attacks. Just keep strafing.
Giant laser beam. Generally filled with death and destruction. Okay, I'll shoot you in the face then. If you're gonna turn around, you're gonna get it in the face. That's all I'm saying. That's what happens when you turn around and
so good.
And you take the Bowmaster's shot to the face. You end up knocked over. It's really all there is to it. Whoop. Oh man, that was like the middle of my roll too. Oh, I'm glad I'm nowhere near him.
I'm glad I'm behind him. Still behind him. I'm walking backwards with him. Oh, fatality. Take hands.
He missed me completely. I was standing still. It was all part of the plan. The master plan. Oh, I missed.
That's you, sir. Not over there.
Sad face. There's like... Where's that stone pile that's supposed to be like around here somewhere?
I don't know.
There's supposed to be like one somewhere. Oh, there it is. He's literally on top of it. Beautiful. Oh boy. I'm gonna be on top of you, sir. It's much safer on top of you whenever that crap's going on.
Huh. I need more ammo.
That does seem like it might be a problem.
Oh, does this... Did I forget to add that to the set? Huh.
Ammo?
No, the, whatchamadoodles.
Oh, that's sad. He turned around, but I didn't knock him over this time. He's attacking the cat. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that. Get my health back. Ooh, stamina consumption drum beat. Oh. None of us need that. Oh boy. I don't even know how I made it through all of that.
Oh, I guess I just, I have nothing left with other elements, because I don't have an escape thing, so...
Ouch.
I get to use shit elemental then. I say, still doing 20s. I mean, compared to my 40, 50, 60, 40s, ice cream, this is shit.
Oh, there's stones over here. If he snipes me, it'll be hilarious.
Oh shit! Don't snipe me.
Hey, 10. Oh no, not the buffering.
I'm kind of thinking about dying just to get my ammo back.
Oh, I need to get to the edge of the map. Oh boy.
That'd be worth it.
Hi, how's it going? There's some stone right there.
Really good.
Oh boy, that's gonna... Okay.
Yes, I just opened my book in the middle of this fight.
Yeah, I did that earlier, but in the first stage.
Were you watching him spirit bomb and just decided, you know what, I need to check the elemental weakness.
Actually, it was more like he was slamming the ground around me, and I opened the book and I was like, It was hilarious.
Doing a decent amount of damage. Water is absolutely hilarious.
Laser beams! Ow. Laser beams.
Not lasers, they're made of wind.
You know, he shoots like a laser.
It's still made of wind.
It's concerning.
Is it?
That's a lot of wind pressure.
Well, you can see how he does it. He uses the... He uses the...
I like how you took a moment there, you were like, oh, I should probably dodge that. Might be in my best interest.
Wing tendril things, which are technically tubes that shoot out high volume pressurized air, which he can gather thanks to his very weird lungs and intake system that he has.
I was gonna say, there's like pockets all over him that are like, you know...
Oh shit.
Oh wow! But, I didn't know it was that low. This is a Monster Hunter World 10. It's loads of fun. When you're not dying a lot. Which that's only my first time, so that's... yeah, it's good that I've only died once.
Okay, I'm just in the middle of all those.
Whoop! Whoop! Those are explosions.
Just chasing.
No, now there's puffs of sand everywhere that I don't want to be there. Fire! So this game's there's less of a role in this game. I mean, there's definitely a way to play more support, but pretty much everyone just deals damage to the monster in question.
Can he hear me?
Yeah, should be able to.
Okay, so to answer
yes,
your
I'm an
question
archer.
on roles,
Okay, yeah, he's gonna answer the question for you.
yeah, so there aren't any roles. There are 14 different weapon types which choose how you fight. However, each weapon type, depending upon the armor skills you give it, if the armor skills change due to different abilities and, you know, passives, you can, technically speaking, make yourself into a very support person. Technically, as a light bowgun, I can go support by, you know, using support skills and passives instead of just going full DPS. The current set I'm on is full DPS, so there is no support. I can't save you if you would die. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, less of a role system, more of a... depends on how you want to play. Which is nice.
Yeah. And then you pick up the skills that cater towards that. And then, boom! You're in that role.
Yeah, there is technically a support-style weapon, which is the hunting horn, which does give out a lot of buffs to players. Then there are other weapons that are more tanky, like gun lance and regular lance. They're meant to be more tanky.
He just threw a bomb on the ground, didn't he?
Yes.
I'm glad I wasn't here for that.
I made the mountain fall, and made the rock fall on my head, and did like 2 damage.
Yeah, any questions you got, we can answer them. Either my limited knowledge will, or Kevin's ultimate knowledge will. One or the other.
Goodies, I just did I do more damage. Another thing I like about this game is you can determine how much information it gives you on your screen. You can turn off pretty much anything you don't want. What did we break?
His chest.
Say? The monster.
No, he's the monster. It's called Monster Hunter.
But, yeah, so, oh shit.
Lasers! Of
They're
wind!
not lasers, they're wind.
Of wind! Pressurized streams of death. There, how about that?
I'll do that. I should not be standing in the sand for this.
Oh boy.
That's why.
Rock pile, have you recharged? No.
Yeah.
What the heck did I
The
just...
fact that you can turn off pretty much every one of the UI elements that you don't care about is very nice. I have a number of them turned off myself. Because some of it is information that you grow so accustomed to you no longer need. Like, when you first start up the game, any weapon you equip, it will show you the weapon's combos. You can eventually turn that off, and you'll no longer need it eventually. It's great when you turn it out.
That did not make him fall over.
No, kind of just stared at you, and then did that to you. And is following up with that, I swear if you...
I was literally in the middle of a sand pile that he knocked me into. Hey, at least with that death, I don't know how I was supposed to get out of it.
So much ammo wasted.
Yeah, I mean I don't have ammo, but I've got whatever those things are called.
You owe me 180 shots of ice and 110 of water.
Yeah, we can redo quests. This is a special event quest. And we'll just repost the quest and do it again. That's the final boss for the DLC for this game called Iceborne. And he's not fun.
He's perfectly fine in my opinion.
Do. Gotta restock. Coatings, that's the word I was going for, but didn't pop up.
Bows use coatings, bow guns use ammo. Obviously.
Who knew?
Everything else needs to be sharpened. Yes, your hunting horn, which is a musical instrument, needs to be sharpened. You have to sharpen hammers too, and they're blunt. So, let me sharpen this blunt object.
That is not the button I was going for.
Oh, I got my 1,000 cuts light bowgun build to actually work.
Oh boy.
It's not as amazing as one might think. Oh. Oh, that's a set.
There we go.
But he's not weak to thunder. We'll hold up on it.
Are you gonna use a voucher?
No.
Okay. I should hit the ready button. Seems important.
Yeah, if you don't want to get left behind.
I really don't. I feel like we're doing this for me anyway, so...
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh, by all means, enjoy whatever you're eating. I actually have pizza sitting over in a thing. And it's just sitting in there, and I forgot to get it out. I ate the first batch I made. I just haven't eaten the second batch yet. That's
Alright, go ahead,
You should
roar.
in here.
Good job.
Yay, I got to ignore that. Oh, I also switched my weapon.
What'd you switch to? Oh, dual blades.
That's the plan. So I actually have, you know, a thing in my room. Yeah. I forget what it's called. That I can just literally heat it in.
Hey, over here. Jordan, get over here.
I'm coming, I'm coming. What are those things called, Kevin?
I forgot it again. Oh no.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who doesn't know what I have in my room that heats stuff. Fall over. Thank you. Carve face.
What are you using?
The demon blades.
No.
The blades of demon.
Element status.
I don't have an element status.
You don't have a status on this?
Huh? Well, I mean, I have blast.
You got the status.
Ow.
Screw you, I was gonna throw you back.
I just didn't want to die again. Alright, look. This build knows not death because it has lots of HPs. Round 2, I see. Please hit. It did not.
Yes.
It just casually went to the right. Well, it went to the left.
Well, I'm gonna knock it over anyway. Technically, yes, he is weak to blast in his first form.
Yeah. One where you pretty much run into its face like I'm currently doing, where my character model's invisible, more or less, and fill it with slashes from the weapon. That's the.
No. I'm gonna flinch you. Screw you. No damage.
The bow build I use actually abuses. I say abuses, but there's a mechanic that was added with the DLC where the bow can fire. If you notice in the bottom right corner of the screen, there's all my stuff, like my Mega Potion and my Antidote, but then to the left of that, there's something called Bomb Pods right now. The bow can fire all of the pods that I have stored for a rather large amount of damage. And that's all it does, is it just does that. It doesn't, like, fire an arrow, it just fires pods. And that's where all of its damage comes from. This build carves things up. Ow. Ow. Oh, I just realized I never increased my stamina pool. That was a mistake.
Minorly disappointing.
Yes, it fires all of them at once, yeah.
It does a lot of damage for it.
Oh yeah, lots of damage.
And also I helped him make that too.
He's pretty much helped me make all my builds. Except, no, you helped me make this one, but I picked the armor.
Yeah.
Makes all the difference, I picked the armor. And this is sharpening, by the way. You'll notice in the top left of the screen, trying not to throw too many things at you here, so you're not too confused. There's like a purple knife up there. You saying something? We should bring it over here?
Yeah.
We should bring it over here.
Any wall, really, because it's not there anymore.
Oh. Well, that's
Or I
sad.
can just flinch him. But Agitator wore off, and I want to throw him into a wall.
So, yeah, but that purple knife up on the top, that's underneath my health and stamina bar, that's the sharpness meter. As that empties, you drop in sharpness level. So, like, after purple, it's,
White.
It's white. And then after white, it goes blue, and then green,
Yep.
and then yellow,
Yep.
and then I think it breaks after that.
Red.
Oh, red, which is pretty much broken. Let's just be honest.
Well,
It's pretty
that-
much broken.
Well, no, that is as far as it goes. You can do the least damage, and you'll pretty much bounce off of anything.
Yeah. So, ooh, And sharpness allows you to actually cut into a monster. And the higher your sharpness level, so like being in purple for me, actually causes you to deal bonus damage. And then what you do is this thing I just switched to, which you'll see when it gets there. It's called the whetstone. That allows you to sharpen the weapon back up to its maximum capacity. Yes, and it decreases in damage, and there's a chance that whenever you strike, as Kevin said, your attacks will bounce off of the monster. So, I mean, you won't see that here because purple sharpness pretty much doesn't bounce off of this guy anywhere. There are a couple monsters where it does. And then there's also the fact that I'm currently in a mode. These dual blades, they have a mode called Demon Mode. It
Wait,
really
you spin them backwards.
Yeah, you spin them backwards. It's like you hold them forward, and then Demon Mode, weep. Now they're behind me, more or less. And it has movesets. You can see I move faster while it's out. It's like sprinting speed. And it's fun. Got a lot of twirly nonsense. Spinny spin, you know me. I love my spinny spins. Uh-oh, he's transforming.
Yeah. That is still the most cinematic transformation ever. Oh, and now someone joins the quest. Assholes. Are they? Well, it hasn't been 10 minutes on this. I guess we'll still get rewards. Honestly, it's halfway through the fight now. Still not fair. Technically 1/3. This is cut into thirds.
Yeah.
Do you know the thirds?
Oh, it's when he starts doing the spirit bombs.
Do you know what physically changes in that phase?
Nope.
He opens his eyes.
He opens his eyes? Whoa, man.
Yes,
He goes...
he's currently not watching this.
He's currently beating the crap out of us blind. Wow. That's an eye-opener.
Also, did you know something about the eyes?
Nope.
So the eyes on this creature don't track your hunter, they track your camera. They stare at you, the player.
Oh, that's just creepy.
They know you exist.
Fourth dimension breaking.
Which is very nice. Subtle, but nice.
I know you exist, player. Really, this is all meant to harm you. But unfortunately, you're a video game. You can't do that. Sorry. Sucks to suck.
I mean, emotionally.
Oh, yeah, emotionally. Oh, yeah, it's devastating. Really. When you die, you're like,
Well, there was also the fact that I had to fight this guy solo because no one was me. So apparently I was on the freaking front of everyone who got to him. I was having a hell of a time fighting. Because I had to do it alone. Bitch, man. Finally killed him.
The face? It's different with every monster and weapon. Almost always the face is the weakest point, but obviously because his face isn't exactly sitting on the ground, it's hard to hit that.
Fun fact for me with this bow gun, the weakest point for me to hit is his little wing tendrils, right about at the shoulder.
But there's something I can actually do called weakening.
Well, anyone.
Yeah. Anyone can do it. But whenever I weaken a section of the monster, it actually makes it, well, weaker, and I'll deal more damage to it. So I can just weaken his tail, and you'll notice that there's these little, if you can see it, these little, like I said, there's numbers, and then there's these little points at each of the 4 corners. And that signifies that I'm hitting a weakened spot. Of course, now I'm all the way at his face because he decided to laser beam. Sorry, high pressure wind beam.
Yes, wind, a laser. Daffy fires a laser.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every weapon can fight every monster, and there's no real major benefit that one weapon has over another, besides maybe playstyle. Like, you might like one over another.
Yeah, playstyle is the only thing for weapons. If you like one weapon more than another.
I mean, I won't say that there aren't some weapons that can definitely deal with monsters better, just because of their mechanics and how they were made.
I mean, there are and there aren't.
Ah, some good damage. He's standing still.
From my point of view, Greatsword is, well, a really great weapon because it can block, it can shoulder tackle, it reduces damage, and prevents you from getting stunned or anything. And it has, well, the highest hitting attacks in the game, so it is an overall good weapon. Longsword has extremely fast, fluid movements, the ability to parry attacks and thus take 0 damage, and honestly constantly be moving. You have Bowgun, which you just kind of point and shoot, which is all I'm doing, so I get to do constant damage. It's not as high as other weapons, but I never have to stop. I don't have to worry about stamina. Same with Heavy Bowgun, but Heavy Bowgun does higher damage and has reduced ability to compensate for that higher damage.
Yes. The game will start you off with one of every weapon, I think, at like the base level, and then from there you craft your weapon. Like for instance, the weapon I'm currently using. So it looks like this whenever you first get it on my back here. It's kind of hard to show that, but like basically it looks like this even when it's in your hand. But I've actually upgraded it and unleashed it. So that causes that whenever I pull it out now, it extends it, and it gets these little white sections. Alright, fine. It gets like these little intersections or whatever. It just makes it look cooler, but it also signifies it's a finished weapon.
I'm using a Leliathin weapon from the hardest monster in the game currently. There's another one.
That's coming.
In October. And I'm up against a wall and a laser.
That's a wall in a hard place if I ever heard of one.
Can you consider wind hard? I mean, technically, I guess you can lean into strong enough winds. Yeah? No?
They're hard enough. I don't know, I don't have a personal opinion on that one.
Currently, the two random people that have joined us this time, we have an Insect Glaive, which is the staff weapon that's flying about like freaking lovely thing. You to fly through the air. Insect Glaive is very flashy and fun. And then you have the Sword and Shield person, who they do lighter damage, have high mobility, have the ability to block attacks, and actually can use a lot of items without putting their weapon away. So very versatile.
That's the Insect Glaive user I'm following right now. Whoops. On the other side. And you see how he just pretty much jumped in the air all over the boss. That's like their whole shtick, is just get in the air and start smacking the boss. And this is the Sword and Shield person.
Oh shit, I was just sucked into the sand.
Kamehameha.
No, this is a sphere pump.
Right.
The Kamehameha is a freaking forward-facing one.
Kaboom.
Oh, it's so fun. And I love that he does that. That pose, if you dare defy my power.
Oh wow, what is that? That looks so cool.
What?
I don't know what weapon he has, but it's like whenever he commands his insect to come out, it comes out as like this blue specter beast or something like that.
Oh yeah, that was the crossover event in Final Fantasy XIV. It's the Dragon Spirit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they recently made it so that you can actually upgrade that to rank 12, so you can use it in high rank. Very good.
That would seem very beneficial.
I think it's one of the better ones these days. One of the better all-around ones. And since they added the ability to change like the status or element of your insects, it made it really nice. Because instead of dragon, that thing could be blast, or it could be ice right now.
Yeah.
It's creepy when this thing is down and staring at you.
I'm aware that you are beating on me. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I'm going to the face this time. Hello, face.
Look at the eyes. Just look at
Look at that eye. No. It's literally following the camera.
Look at
this. It's following the camera. It's following the camera. It's following the camera. It's following the camera. That's not creepy at all. Well. Dash. He said a health booster. I was already immortal. Now I'm even more immortal.
Sorry, am I out of water ammo too? The more people you have on a hunt, the more health the monster gets to compensate. Minorly annoying.
Boom!
But also expected. And
I
now
got
I have
exploded.
I have nothing that does big damage. I'm out of ammo. I'm just gonna stay on the ground.
You're probably for the best, you know.
Yeah, I took out half my health, and you know what my armor is. It's stupid high. Ow!
I didn't dodge. Oh, explosions.
Oh, I hate you.
Oh, somebody healed me.
Yeah, I think the sword and shield person is using a support setup. They keep
nice.
popping out heals pretty rapidly. And attack and defense boosts. Which is fantastic.
That explains my damage numbers being a little bit
They also
higher.
have a stamina boost and healing and regen boost. They're using everything. They're fantastic. I like these kind of support people that like think of everything you might need.
Ouch!
I should not be waiting for Sam. Is that gonna kill it? No, we didn't kill him with the freaking walls.
Aww. Boom.
On number 2.
There's like nowhere to stand.
That's all sand.
Everything is
Yeah,
frickin' sand.
And that's gonna go, and we do not want to stand together because he's going to beam after this. Yep.
It's okay, we all avoided the damage.
I do such horrible damage now. All of my elements of
Wait, he mounted it.
Yeah.
Wait. Why was that? What? That person literally gave us hot drink. What?
Well, it's dead.
Why would you give us hot drink?
I don't know.
This guy doesn't. This thing doesn't deal any fire damage.
Well, cold.
The insides of texture.
Yes.
Because why not?
Oh look, I got the freaking mantle. Again.
No. No. Yes? Okay. So the money and the... What's it called? There's two types of currency that we do actually split. But other than that, then like whenever we carve and the other rewards the game gives are all split separately to different players. They're not. So like all this stuff right here is what I get, and it's not like split between the different players or anything like that. But the money and the research points, actually the research points aren't, but the money is.
The money is split, nothing else is.
Yeah. So the money up there, you can see party size of 4. There were no feints, so no reductions on the money that we get, and the total reward money was 43,200, and I get 10,800, which is a fourth of that. So the money's split. Everything else is individual. And then whatever I carve, I get. And then, like I said, the end of that reward screen where there was just a bunch of things on the that I picked up. That's individual. It's not split. Yep.
Oh, you're only at 93.
Shh. I'm making progress.
Slowly.
Literally.
I'm almost 200 ahead of you.
Shh. It's okay. You play this more than I do.
Did you get everything you needed on that?
I think so. I think I only needed one, because I'm only going to build one of them.
You could check.
Yeah, that's the plan. Although I feel like I want to go
right.
to the correct place-ish.
Gathering up?
I meant Selena, because I'm not even there. But yeah, go to the gathering hub in Selena. Or Celiana. Nope, it's one time by play. On PC. If you're on PlayStation, you have to. I mean, you don't have to actually. You can play completely by yourself, right?
Yes,
Could you play with people?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Play with people
Yeah.
on PlayStation,
You have to have a PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But no, it does. Monster Hunter World does not have a monthly subscription. But PlayStation Plus is a monthly subscription, so. Or a yearly.
Monthly, yearly.
Depends on however you want to go for paying for that. Now, the only game that I play that I have a monthly subscription on is Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, that's where that's at. It's so weird.
Also, Kevin, I was looking into it, and it looks like the free trial people who pick up Final Fantasy XIV free trial might not actually. So it doesn't look like you actually get Heaven's Ward per se. Like the free trial gives you access to Heaven's Ward content, but then if you decide to actually have a subscription fee, I don't think you get to keep it. I think you have to buy into that level. I'm not sure though. But there's a lot of restrictions as well on the free trial.
Don't know.
Which is annoying. But yeah. Yo, it doesn't matter to us.
Oh gosh, so pretty.
Most of them do, yeah. One exception is Warframe, and technically Final Fantasy XIV, because you pay a monthly subscription, so you don't have to pay to play online for that game, since you are paying to even play the game more often than yeah. Unless, like I said, there's a free trial currently going on with Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know that it has a limit for how long it plays for, but there's a lot of restrictions on it. They're not like if you wanted to try out the game and play with somebody else, like me, you can't really do a very good job of playing with somebody else who also does the free trial. But if you were playing with me, there's no restrictions. We can do pretty much anything that you would want to do, or that you would even have access to be able to do, until maybe you decide if you wanted to pursue the game further. Then you could buy into the paying monthly and whatnot.
Oh yeah, I need that tempered dragon hold.
But you wouldn't have to pay for PS Plus to be able to play that. Now it's in here? Question mark.
Forged layered armor.
Oh, right, layered.
Forged layered armor, master rank.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Clearly.
Not that one. That. Wait. Yeah, that one. What am I miss? I need a large Elder Dragon gem and a Shara Ishvalda gem. Because. Why not?
I just got 3 on that last run.
Oh, shush. You should donate to those in need.
The game won't
You can't
let me.
do that.
Or else you would be given... I could probably give you everything.
Yeah. Wait, what did I say I needed again?
What's something making?
I forgot.
Large Elder Dragon gem and the Shara is full of mantle.
It says gem.
It's technically the mantle of it.
Yeah, well, I'm curious if I can make those. You know, I've got the...
Shara Ishvalda? Yeah, you can definitely do that.
What about the large Elder Dragon gem?
Yep. They both take a Celestial Wyvern print.
Wow, I've got those lying around.
Go ahead, make it then. Oh, I can't wait for the layered armor. I'm so gonna do the layered Frostfang. Do you know why?
Nope.
You don't know why I would do the layered Frostfang. Do you remember how amazing the alpha set looks?
Wait, it's the one with the... Yeah.
The armor,
Yeah.
The beta is pretty good too, but I love that alpha.
Man, that cutscene was... Or not cutscene. That loading screen took forever. Over here to the Elder Melder. Need things. Need... that one. I just need one. Alright, what was the other thing I said I needed?
Large Elder Dragon gem, Shara Ishvalda gem. Good God, you're horrible at this.
Oh, I really... I mean, I found the Shara Ishvalda, and then a couple later I was like, oh yeah, that. So, I figured it out. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I still wish they would bring back the oils. Actually, do you know what the oils were?
Oils?
You don't know about the oils, do you?
Yeah, I know about the physical ones.
Okay, so in Monster Hunter Generations, like they had the fighting styles for the different weapons, Sword and Shield technically didn't get fighting style. It got something very unique, which are the oils. Although technically it did eventually in Generations Ultimate 4 with the Switch version, it did get a couple of fighting styles, but it still mainly got the oils. These oils you would apply and they would temporarily increase different stats about your weapon. There was ones for attack, element, defense, crit, you know.
All the nonsense, okay.
Yeah, but it was the idea of you would quickly apply these in the middle of combos to just, well, enhance yourself. And you would constantly carry oils on you. It was the idea of, if you're a Sword and Shield user, you use oils. And I think that this game would be absolutely better on Sword and Shield if it had them.
Oh, check this out, 10. This was an event. I don't remember what event.
I can tell you, but I can't see anything right now. So.
It's the Astral set.
Oh.
Layered armor. It's super sparkly. I like it, but my problem with it is like it's like why is there like so much extra in the middle section where there's nothing? Like how is this going out that far? My character's model doesn't go that far. Oh, and the headpiece has these things. These things go all the way back there. And then there was this one. The rose set for a different event. I like it because it has a rapier on it. It's good stuff. I like rapiers. Is this the same thing? Oh, and then there's this one, the gala suit. Yeah, from events. There's, yeah.
Currently, all of the events are going on right.
Pretty much. Almost all of them. It's like 2... Yeah, they're all going in sequence, but yeah. This is the Samurai. It's actually, so Kevin pre-ordered this game, and that got us this set. That I don't use because I don't like it.
You should come back into the Gathering Hub.
Let's see, Yakumo. This was one. Nothing I particularly like about this one. I mean, the hat's interesting, but that's pretty much it for that one. The Direwolf set. This was for actually just getting Iceborne. No, they don't have like any different versions. I'm guessing that's what you're going for there. It's all pretty much flat. Like I can change the colors a little bit, but that's actually like the pink that you see on all of these is that's the color I went with because I like pink. It's a great color. And then the latest set that they did with the most recent event, although that event ended and now there's like a weird thing where we're going back through like all of the events, so if you miss something you can get it again, is this one. Which has lovely wings. Which I like, but they... Yeah. It's whatever. Like the wings. Don't like the helmet. I think of it like the peacock effect on the helmet. Nah. That's not... Nope. Yeah, no, I could change the colors. Let's see. Go to white. So while the event is going... Nope. While the event is ongoing, the different armor sets give you a benefit. So you would have to wear the armor set during the event to have a higher chance at gaining something called a VIP ticket, which is how you would then craft certain which is how you would craft a layered version of the armor. There's the version you wear that gives you, its actual benefits, so like its armor values and whatnot. Let's see. It's like, here's the rose set. So while the event was going, if you wore this, it had the full bloom blessing there, which would increase your odds of getting these special full bloom rewards, which is just a ticket. It doesn't have any other benefits besides that. Although I will say, for the passion set, the thing that's nice about this set is all the pieces are, let's see. Yeah, all the pieces lead to this stuff. Okay. So, Botanist, which allows you to, like, this set actually is amazing because up to this point there's high rank, which is what was before, and now there's master rank, which is what we're in now. In high rank there was a set you could wear that was all about gathering. So while you just go into a place and all you're doing is going around gathering honey, beetles, and things, mining and outcrops where you would get fruits, nuts, seeds, mushrooms, and all that stuff. So you would wear the high rank set in high rank to be able to do that efficiently. And they added this set in that is the master rank version of the high rank, and it's better in the high rank version because it has more of the skills that are already there that you want, so you can build the perfect set for gathering, basically. And yeah. Where's do I not have it on here for some strange reason? No, it's my gathering set, right? I don't have the thing, so it's not on there. Yeah. So they actually added that set, which it's funny because they added that set, and I was already sitting there thinking to myself, you know what they need to add? They need to add a set in Master Rank that's about gathering because they don't have one. and Kevin, he was all like, nah, the high rank one is fine. Oh yeah, he's still here. And then I was all like, they should have one for Master Rank though, because the high rank one will get you killed more often than not. Which of course he was all like, you don't fight things while gathering. But I was like, on the off chance that you get hit, you're dead. So now they have this set. So on the off chance you get hit, you're not dead. Alright, you wanted me to come to the gathering hub. You're in here somewhere, I assume.
Come down to the forge.
Oh, we're going down there. Okay. That's not the forge! Ah, it's hot in there.
That would be the steam room.
Aloha.
Ta-da, scythe.
Ah, yes. Giant scythe. With pink glowiness.
It's technically a longsword. Ask no questions.
Yeah. We don't ask questions about why the longsword is a scythe. That's just... why would we do that?
It's like asking why the greatswords were a scythe too.
Yeah, but that's a Final Fantasy XIV reference point.
No, they're in here too. Do you not know about the greatsword scythes? Hold on.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Yes, this is my cat. Palico, that's what they're called.
Cats, quote unquote.
Mine's an alien. 'Cause why not? The weapon is wrong. Oh, that weapon is wrong. Oh, I need to change the weapon. The weapon is supposed to be something else. Hold on.
Wait for you to be done, and I'll show off this stupid thing.
Wait, where? Oh, I can't do that in here. I have to be up there where the Palico gear is accessible.
Okay, so this is a greatsword. That's also a scythe.
Giant scythe. All the size. Like, it's just big and obnoxious. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. I like that is thick on the side there. Like most sides, I don't think they are that thick. Uh, that's like that's too
I just like
much.
it. This folds up on you.
Yeah, how it folds
It's a
the
collapsing
blade
sight.
inside. Well, it's like the bow. Some of the bows, anyways.
Yeah.
This one
I
less
mean,
so.
bow
Oh
guns
yeah, bow
always fold in
guns
half.
too.
Well, the heavy bow guns fold in half.
There's just random stuff floating by
Um,
on the.
Sword and shield, you can get sickles and axes, hatchets, clubs.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh no. Here's what she needs to see. All right, hold on. Let me sort real quick. Yeah. Equipped? Yes. Okay. No, not equipped. Tree. Yeah, that one. Okay. Do 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 do. Aha! Yes. Okay. Okay. Mugs of ale. Yep. Mugs of ale. I will beat up monsters with mugs of ale. Oh, and without
You,
dropping a single drop. Look at this. Man, I can keep that froth on so well. Doesn't fall off or anything. I'm that
well, I
talented.
mean, you
And it
want to
gets
show
better
that
too.
off.
Says there's fish. I will beat up the monster with fish.
Yes,
Cause
but
why not?
I actually built an entire set around the Mugs of Ale. It's stupid, but it works.
Yeah, yeah. And they're the thing is they're effective too. That's the stupid part. So like you'd think that it'd be some kind of gimmick item that you would probably use for just looks, but it is surprisingly actually powerful.
Oh yeah, so the Mugs of Ale are one of the most powerful status weapons in the game. The fish are one of the most powerful water elemental dual swords in the game. It's just this hilarious idea of these quote-unquote joke weapons that are actually really good. Which makes it fun, because then you can use them.
Okay, this is the collapsed version of this bow. This is like one of my favorite looking bows in the game because of just how little there is to the bow, which just makes it look awesome. So, let me...
You know you can layer that, right?
I could. But why would I do that? There you go.
Because then you could use it! You never get to use it.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah, so layer it.
It's pretty much my favorite bow. It's just so... I'm very streamlined with my bows. They need to pretty much be long bows, and... I mean, this just... It's perfect. It's thin and amazing looking. I mean, just look at that. There's just this little wire line of like steel going out to this weird outcropping of like spikes at the end for whatever reason, and then like a hand guard because I need one of those. Let me tell you. It's amazing. So, it's my favorite bow. And the quiver is awesome looking too. Like,
Layer it then.
sad face that they don't change the arrows very well with that. Let me go back to poses. Because they don't like you can see the back end of this arrow does not look like the back end of those arrows. I wish it did, because that would be like awesome. But yeah, this is the purple on this quiver, and then the backs of those arrows. Oh my gosh. Yup. I die inside every time I see it because I'm like, ah!
Just layer it.
That takes work.
No, it doesn't. You probably have the materials for it.
We probably do. Hold on. Where's my regular bow? I don't know what I'm doing. I can just do this.
Thunder augment.
Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know where that. I want to wear
Oh. No, you can't do it, Jordan.
this. Uh-oh. I can't do it.
You need a tempered crown horn, which comes from a tempered Volcana in the Guiding Lands. You need an elder spirit vein bone, which comes from an elder dragon in the Guiding Lands, and you need a great spirit vein gem, which comes from an elder dragon in the Guiding Lands.
I quit.
You need
You said it was under. Was it? You said it was under upgrade?
Augment.
Augment. Right. Then I would go to my current bow. Layered weapons. I can't even look at it. I guess, I don't know. Is it Safi Jiva?
No, it's Volcana that you have on. Well, it's the Safijiva currently, but you want to augment it to look like. Oh, you can't see augments. Duh.
Yeah, I can see augments. I'm looking at Legiana, Tigrex, Bal Hazak, Nergigante, Xenojiva, Gold Rathian parts, Safijiva, Awakened Safijiva, Furious, Raging Frostfang, Rathian, Fulgur. I don't even see Velkhana in there.
Page 3 near the bottom.
Oh, I don't know. Nope. I can't see that. No, my page 3 has the Aloy bow and the Guild Palace unique.
Oh, I guess because you can't even get those yet.
Yeah. Yes. I don't really play a lot of games solo. So and he's the one who got this game because he likes it more than I do.
Oh, I absolutely.
Oh yeah. Don't move. This is the scarf that you can get in this game, and it's super long.
Yes, we're just paying attention to the scarf and nothing else.
Oh, we're only paying attention to the scarf. We don't care about anything else. The scarf's the cool part. It's tattered, and it waves in the wind. The rest of you is just like, whatever. It's body. Scarf, though.
Yes, but this is the...
Alright, what do you think, 10? They should add this scarf into Sky. Yeah. That's what they should do, and they should make it glowy. Glowy scarf.
Oh, right, I remembered that doesn't work. I need to change that mantle. I tried to cheese the game just a little bit.
She likes your outfit, by the way.
The lack of an outfit.
The lack of an outfit. I know, right? Wear glowy scarf everywhere.
I mean, I can.
Oh, we're talking about Sky. If they added like a scarf, but then it was glowy.
Yeah. This lovely build is a murder with just slashing ammo build, which technically only works in solo. Because slashing ammo unfortunately has a 1-to-1 to conversion rate, which means I can only have 60 shots on me, and it's absolutely retarded. If you couldn't tell, I'm not happy about that.
Oh, right, Palico. Going up here. Yeah, it's, come back up here. I say come back up here, I'll go back down there. Well, you can't see, but I will try to show you if it doesn't... Right there, sticking out the back end is a sword. And then... Actually...
That reminds me.
I can just... Where's... That one! I'm so bad at this. Nope. Oh yeah, here we go. The Aloha set. The Rose set. Got the Butterfly set. Oh, this is the Space set. That's what I use, and this is the weapon it's supposed to have. It's in the back there. Hold on, let me move it over here. I unfortunately can't like make all this stuff. That's all the details move away. So you just kind of look back there and see the flying saucer in the background. And it's totally grabbing stuff off the ground right now. You can see that stream. It's amazing. And then we have the Star set. It's got a guitar on the back. The Sishi Mai set. And that jaw wiggles. Because why not? The Snow set, because who doesn't want their Palico to be a snowman? And then what's, where is the one? Kultaroth, Xeno, Devil Joe. Alright, hold on. I gotta find... Oh, fancy. What set is your Palico currently wearing?
The Rose.
Oh wait, is it the Rose? Did I totally... No, it's not the Rose. Can't be the Rose, that's the Rose.
Oh, Full Bloom, sorry.
Oh, right!
Turns them into the doll.
I don't think I can see it.
Really? Did you not do Full Bloom stuff? I'd be surprised if you didn't.
It's under Master Rank.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh no, it is the Rose set. It's the Feline Rose set.
Not what your thing is wearing.
What you last saw it in, or what I switched it to now?
The one where it has all the fur.
Oh, that's the Frostfang.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
Yes, I switched it back to the Rose set because I much prefer it.
Yeah, you can see it's got that sword on the side. It's great because that sword is like it's actually the weapon. That's with this set. So you see if I remove it, it's gone and it's not on this hip anymore. Or at least it's not in the scabbard. The scabbard's still there apparently. And if you have it, it is there in the scabbard. You can kind of see it right next to his paw there, the scabbard. When you put it in there, it appears. It's cool. I could actually make that set. Yep, all the pink. Alright, this is the sauna. It's fun in here. You just come in and you have a steam bath. Yep, you just sit down. And you enjoy the steam bath. You can toggle your armor too, so you can be all like, that's better. I didn't need all that armor on anyways. Gotta chill, and you can actually see the steam rising from the character. It's great. The sweat apparently coming off. Because why not? That's actually what it looks like. I just, I normally have it. It's an alien because reasons. You actually get to customize your character and the pet. which is pretty awesome. So you can actually make the palico be, relatively speaking, what you want to be. Oh, and the best part is, so I think I've been in here long enough. Yep. There we go. It's hot. Out. Gotta get out. Oh. Okay. Whew.
Alright.
Whew.
There.
Oh,
Go.
no, no, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He's challenging me to an
I haven't
arm
done this
wrestling
in
match.
forever. Is it circle or X?
I don't remember.
The thing is, I turned off button prompts, so I won't know.
I will tell you once I see it. It's circle.
I started with that. So I at least know. Oh!
Yeah!
There you go.
Still the button mashing king. Although E-Money did give me a run for my money. Ironically.
Certainly did.
He did! He actually threw me and I was like, oh! I've been thrown! Oh yeah, there's actually like emotes when you sit in the chair. It's great. It's good stuff. Let's see, I could sleep. Oh, I gotta sleep. Oh, I'm awake. It's another sleep. Yeah, there we go. That's how. That's what happens to me after I drink a mug of ale.
I don't know how you would maintain that position. It looks painful as hell.
I
But there is the you drink too much thing, where I think I've managed it. Yep.
Oh no. Oh, you're drunk. This is why you don't drink ale. Oh no, 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 no. Okay.
Oh, I recovered. Holy shit, that's that rarely happens.
Just don't puke.
You don't puke. You just, fall
Yeah,
over.
we got the cheer. And the pet in the backdrop. Alright, what else we got? The other cheer, which is that way. The other one. I do love the palico on the backdrop. It's just back and forth. That's actually its healing gourd. They drink from that whenever they need to heal.
Yeah, just fill it with alcohol. That's how cats heal.
Oh yeah. He's got a lot of he's got a lot of sets of different like weapons and whatnot. So he changes. Like he's got a different armor set for. Oh boy.
See if I can manage it to fall over this time.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh, he's too drunk. Too drunk. Oh, he recovered. I see. You okay down there? Oh, and then the other fun thing, it's got all this white stuff in it right now, because reasons, but, whee! Turn off the armor. Whee! It's, hot springs. And you can actually move around on the hot springs. Find a better spot, you know. Whee! Find a better spot. Oh boy. Are you okay? Sir? Oh! Not in the hot springs! Oh wait. Oh. Oh no! It's a zombie! Quick! Swim away! It's fast. I gotta be faster. Run away from the zombie. Oh, it's no longer a zombie. It's okay.
What zombie?
Whee! Whee! Alright, and then you can splash water. Because why not? And you can dive. And the cat, yeah, the cat does like everything you do. It's great.
Yes, it does. Well, it doesn't do everything. If it can't do the emote you're doing, it will react to you doing something. Like this one. It can't do anything. It will react about it, though. It
Yeah,
can do this one, though.
Oh. Well, we did the quest that we were kind of sort of here for. So at this point, it's throwing ninja stars. I see how it is. So you're not stopping us. Believe me, this is entertaining for us. The break dance.
I don't know how I'm maintaining the ability to breathe in this.
We don't question it. It's game logic. Game logic says if there's no breath bar, then you have unlimited. And then, because this is just all too much fun for us. Like, it's fun to show people things. It's like part of why it is I'm really good in Sky per se with helping other people find stuff. Is because I love showing people stuff in the game. That's why I also really like all the emotes in Sky because, you're just showing off. That's how it works. All right, let's see. I can pick up my cat. And we can play with the water. And then there's mess around, which is like play fight basically. Because I have a little toy. Little toy for the cat. And then and this is the thing. The bath is like the most hilarious part because you can see my lower changes to match the fact that I'm in a foot bath. But somehow the jacket, that full jacket, the top is detachable. Apparently, I didn't know. I don't see a zipper. All right, and then there's pet. Pet the cat. Because who doesn't want to pet their cat?
Psychopaths.
I suppose.
But anyways, I do need to go to sleep because I do have to do things early in the morning tomorrow.
Oh, fun. I don't. Yes. I have tomorrow off because reasons having to do with going to a concert.
Yeah, sounds like a personal problem.
It really is. It's a personal problem. I have... Okay, strictly speaking, I don't have pets, but she says goodnight, by the way.
Okay.
Her name is 10, if you want to know. I have... my mom owns 2 cats. I live with my parents because money efficiency. It's just more efficient for money spending. It means I have more money, I can help them with rent, they have more money, no problems, right? And also because living alone is expensive. I've been told by a lot of people. So if I'm going to do that, I'm either going to move in with someone or have a lot more money before I think about having my own place. Because, I mean, there's literally no value in me, from my perspective, there's no value living by yourself. Unless you are the kind of person that just really doesn't like contact with other people. Those kinds of people exist, I have no problem. And that's them. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm with my parents. And my mom has 2 cats. So actually our history of animals is quite interesting. So we have always had cats for as long as I can remember. Whenever I was born, I believe we had one called Weirdsy. He was a full white. I think just tabby. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd stay with your parents as long as you can. I've heard like some people. My brother was pseudo dragged out of the house by his girlfriend who was like he wanted to impress her with the ability that he could live by himself, but I'm like, you really shouldn't need to do that because any person that you're going with should understand the concept of being frugal and saving money, and going on your own is... He didn't make it. He had to come back home, and it was like, that's the whole point. The fact that you had to come back home shows more weakness than it does strength to live on your own. From my perspective, it's stronger to show that you understand the benefits of living with the family and saving up money than it would be to move out on your own to prove that you can support yourself with someone you might not even be sure that you're going to have an actual relationship with yet, who's also not helping you live on your own. They're like still with their family, and it's like they're not having to pay these extra expenses you are, and you're proving yourself to them, but they're not proving themselves to you either. So it's like I didn't get that. Not to drag into that nonsense, because I can talk about anything. Oh yeah, it's kind of bad. Per se. Let me see here. Does my voice still come through whenever I hit this button? Does it do that? I don't know. Perfect. It works. Alright, just browsing my games for a second here, because he's gone. So it's... Yeah. Let me see. What do I have in my library to play? I did actually have a pet. Now, it's not your common day pet. Now, I say common day. There's a lot of people that actually have them, per se, although they keep tarantulas. I was just keeping spiders that I had found at work, actually. That's... I found them at work, and I was like, I mean, why not? This doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'll just keep this spider, because I really like spiders. They're low-maintenance pets. Yeah, no, to finish the other statement, so my mom currently has 2 cats. We've had 3 different rabbits. That's what I should play. I should do that. Okay. Yeah, we've had 3 different rabbits. There was a white one, a black one, and then a white with black spots. What else have we had? Trying to think. At one point, so we had a friend that was keeping hedgehogs and selling hedgehogs as well. And they're just, I mean, if you've ever seen them, they're just the cutest little things. I mean, they're spiky, and it hurts, but but it's also like, you know, it's not like a porcupine. They're not barbed, so they don't get stuck in you, and then you have to deal with getting them out. So you just like get pricked, and you're like, whatever. I can get past that. Also, not nearly as pointy as hedgehog barbs, so you don't really get your skin pierced often, per se. Not at a level where it draws blood, at least, because. Yeah. We actually had some of those here in our house, and when they moved, we were helping maintain her stock while she was moving to make sure they didn't have any issues. Just so if they decided to move once they were there, they didn't have to, you know, pick up and move their entire, well, not their entire, her entire business, basically. Because she took like half of it, we had the other half. My mom was keeping them all safe. Funny story, actually. So the room I'm in currently is actually where we were keeping them. My mom was in this room, and she had the bright idea, I don't know why, I don't know where this came from, of she couldn't reach a box. Now, there was 2 ways she could reach this box, either by opening the door further or by closing it. She decided to close it. Well, at the time, this door had a problem where the handle on the inside was just, it didn't work very well. So she locked herself in the room, because the handle on the outside also didn't work very well. So she was locked in the room with the hedgehogs. Now, luckily, I was downstairs right there, and it wasn't a big problem, because the moment she closed the door, I was like, you realize what you've just done, right? And she's like, what? I wanted to get the hedgehog. And I was all like, the handle. She goes to jiggle the handle, she's like, it's stuck. And I'm like, No, duh. I had to kick the door in. That was fun. So we plastered that door back together and painted it again, and it's now the door to my room. The handle works fine because we changed the handle. That was just a great moment. Ah, super hilarious. Oh my gosh. Too much fun. Too much fun. Actually, I think I know what I might do. If it works. Do you? I try. I'm glad. I don't like. I don't know about you. I don't try to go in depth unless someone actually has the intention or asks to truly understand a game. So like earlier, whenever Kevin was pretty much giving you the rundown on everything the game had to offer, I was like, I know she plays Sky. I know she has a PlayStation, but that doesn't mean she's picking up everything you're dropping. Suddenly. She doesn't even play this game. I don't know how much we should just like dump the game onto you. That's not how I would have done it. I don't know if you didn't seem to mind. You picked it up well, so that's great. I try because my parents played games in the past. I understand that I have played games for like my entire life. So I don't have a problem understanding what other people are putting down when it comes to video games, but I understand that other people can find it difficult, if not overwhelming in some cases. So I try to find easy ways to hand people information. Yeah, who knows? If you ever play this game, now you've got a whole bucket of nonsense that he dumped on you. That's definitely useful stuff. Because it is useful stuff. Because there's a whole part of this game that's... So, like, every piece of equipment... I should go to the thing, because I also believe that visually... Oh, that's good. I believe in visuals a lot. You wanted to play this game. Okay. Yeah. So this game actually... So the original parts of this game were actually on the Nintendo DS. Yeah, this was a Nintendo exclusive. The last one was Monster Hunter Generations on the Nintendo DS. There's a new one coming out for the Nintendo Switch. I think it's Monster Hunter Rises, was the name. And then there's this one. This one is the one that's actually, I mean, obviously it's on the PlayStation, and I think it's on Xbox and PC. This is Monster Hunter World. Now, it's unlike those other ones. It's not that you don't do the same thing. It's that every area that you go to, I'll probably just show you what I mean, more or less. But there's different sections of each map that you go to, and they're all instanced areas in the Nintendo DS game. So you would have a loading screen in between Area A and Area B, whereas in this game it's all together. There's no loading screens. Outside of going into the mission, you go to the mission, you're there, no loading screens. Okay, so weapons. There's great sword, long sword, the dual blades, sword and shield, hammer, hunting horn, gun lance. Pretty much only difference here is this one has a gun inside of it. It's great stuff. The charge blade, which is actually a really interesting weapon because it's a sword and shield, but then you stick the sword into the shield and it extends and becomes an axe, which is really cool looking. The switch axe, which is something else that's just kind of weird. It's a bigger weapon. I should probably just click on it and you can see it here. Not extended, of course. Extended is over there. It's semi-sword axe. Obviously, this side over there is a sword, and that side's an axe. So the charge blade looks like this. And then it's actually, you can see right off the the tip of the shield there's like an insert for the sword that's on my back behind the shield. It goes into there, and then this whole thing extends and becomes an axe. Oh my gosh, like all the weapons in this game are huge. I mean, you've seen my arrows, right? They're massive arrows, and I'm carrying around how many of those in my back pocket apparently? I don't know. This is the insect glaive. I mean, you saw it from the dude, but then obviously you can see it here a little bit better. And there's some really cool looking ones, like this one. And then there's this one. This one. I mean, I could go all day. There's so many different weapons types in here and whatnot. And the light bow gun, the heavy bow gun. The difference here is that the light bow gun, it's on the smaller side. It's all like, I mean, that's the whole thing right there. You know, it's not anything too special compared to the heavy bow gun, which is folded over, and some of them are massive. Like this one. Oh, okay, this one's less massive. It looks, it's really cool looking though, because I mean, like, you extend that thing out and it just becomes this really long gun, right? Like it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to in real life. I was trying to find something, but I got nothing. Like a 12 gauge shotgun, maybe. If you've ever seen one of those. The super long barrel, and then the bow, yeah. And yeah. So these are all like, that's the thing here is like, I can show you all this nonsense right here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All right, that's not how many weapons there are. I just want to strive at. I'm going to show you exactly how many weapons there are. There are 23 starting points. Right? Okay, so like this is a craft. This is me crafting the weapons beginning. Then there's the tree section, which is the next tab over. This is the tree. And each and every single one of these is a bow, right? Now, obviously within this tree, so this ore tree right here, like these ones ahead of it are just the upgraded versions of the previous one, so they're just better. And there might be some differences in the weapon as well. Like you can see the attack, which is the main stat that you would use, is increasing in damage as I go up. But you'll see this one has thunder on it, which is the element. Whereas well, actually no, that one has thunder too. That wasn't a very good example. But these points over here, so like the Zinogre tree here, I have to make this one. And instead of going like forward with the bow up to this rank, I have to get the materials and go this way to make this one. So effectively, even though there was 26 starting points in here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44 different bows. And that's just the bows. There's a lot of weapons. And their stats are different, and there's, oh my gosh, whew. There's a lot. It's overwhelming. Like, just think about that. This is one weapon, and I don't have most of these built. I've got bits and pieces, kind of like here or here, like this little symbol down here, like this one I'm hovering over right now. It has a symbol in the bottom right corner there. That's a chest symbol. That means I've made that one, and I have that one stored away. So I started here, made this one, and I still have to make this one. So I've got that one, right? And I've got this one here. You can see it has the symbol, but then I don't have any of these. I don't have this one, this one, this one, this one. I do have the first one of this one. I don't have the second version. So So yeah, there's a lot of bows. And that might not be all of them, by the way. There's some monsters I don't think I've fought yet. And then there's other versions of the weapon that I can't see until I have collected certain pieces. So there might be more than, what did I say, 42, I think? Or 40? One of those two? So, yeah, it's a lot. You don't necessarily need to make every single one. You just probably need to make one that's going to work most of the time. And then maybe a couple others for certain fights. Because each monster is resistant to certain elements and weak to others. So, that was not the right button. Here in the Hunter's Notes. There's the large monster field guide, which is where all of the monsters in the game are. And you can actually, once you have gathered enough information on a monster, you have to go turn the information into to the research center. Yeah, the most appropriate for a fight. If I had every single bow, then there isn't a single fight I couldn't walk into where I would be destroying whatever I'm facing. More or less. There's more to it than just having the right weapon. I'll show you that in a second. Because there's understanding the physiology of the thing. So, go back. So you can see here there's the weak points on like the face and whatnot there, and they have stars. So those stars mean how much damage you do in proportion, and the red parts, those are the monster's weak points. Those are the pieces that if you hit, you're going to deal that damage to. So, like, his paws are only a 2-star on everything. So I don't want to hit his paws. But his face, I absolutely want to hit his face. And his chest, I also want to hit his chest. Good damage there. But you'll notice on the right side, and all those are breakable. Which just means, like, when you break a monster, you generally stun it, or you can cause it to get knocked out, which causes it to fall over, which allows you to just keep hitting on the monster. It doesn't. It actually will cause the pieces. So like on his paw, if I break his paw, it'll actually cause his nails, his claws to be chipped. It doesn't reduce the damage he deals, unfortunately. But there is like visual notification besides the game telling you that you broke a piece, that piece is broken. Okay, so elements and ailments. The stars mean you deal more damage with those. The less stars, the less you deal. And if it's the red X, like it does on water right there, you pretty much deal no damage. You actually deal less damage. So against this guy, I want to use fire. And then ailments are a different thing altogether, because poison, sleep paralysis, blast, and stun, they're not calculated in a sense where you're dealing bonus damage when you do them. They're calculated in how much does it take for me to poison him, how much does it take for me to put him to sleep, to paralyze him, to cause blast to happen. And when blast happens, the monster just takes a chunk of damage. So that's the only status ailment that actually helps you with damage, is blast. And then stun is when does it get stunned. And the higher those stars are, obviously, the easier it is for, if you can apply that status ailment, for you to apply it. And then obviously it follows the same suit as elements. If there's less stars, it's harder for you to apply it. If there's a red X, it's pretty much impossible. You can't do it. But yeah, if I had like a firebow against the Great Jaggers here, I would just melt his health bar, because I would get so much extra damage from the fire because he's really weak to it. And then, yeah, this is just the rewards page. Pretty much shows you what you have to break to get certain things to appear in the loot list that was at the end of the match, the loot list. And then it shows you the frequency is how rare it is for you to get that as a reward. So there's a lot that goes into that. Okay. This one. Okay. So after you have actually gotten your armor and your weapon together, which armor is a little bit of a beast, because each armor piece has benefits. So for instance, this armor piece here has Divine Blessing, which gives me the level 2 version of it, which is it has a predetermined chance to reduce the damage I take. So whenever I get hit, it might proc. I think it's like a 15% chance on base. I don't remember what the numbers are. Kevin knows what the numbers are. I don't. But if it does proc, I'll take the damage I take is going to be reduced by 30%. And then you can increase the level, which gets better. That purple is a special level. It's locked. Like, I can't get it. If I had more, I couldn't get that, because there's a special skill you have to have that allows you to be able to go that far. Bombardier, which increases explosive power. Attack boost, which just increases attack. And when it says explosive power, you can have bombs in this game that you just place and then blow up, and it just increases the damage that deals. Yes. And no. So. Armor. There are definitely better armors, but you can upgrade your equipment. So if I go to the armor I'm currently wearing is already maxed. So if I go to the Fulgur helm here, you can see I can take armor spheres, and you see my level is 5, defense is 154. So if I sink some armor spheres in, I increase the level and the defense values go up. And you can see there it shows how many upgrades I have remaining below how many points I need to level up. So so all the armor can... No one armor is per se better than another armor. However, if I'm using a bow and I want to use the build that I'm currently using, I want to wear certain pieces of armor because they benefit me more for my build than other pieces of armor. Right? Ooh. Yeah. So this is what's on my helmet. And you see these up here, they're buffs. And you have to be wearing a certain number of the armor set to get that buff. Upgrading the armor doesn't help you deal more damage, but this does. It's part of the armor. So it gives me an attack boost. It increases my attack by 3 points. You see the higher levels there increase it even further. So I can have more attack. And then affinity is your chance to crit. So you deal more damage whenever you crit. Yeah. Like, if you're upgrading your armor, your damage isn't going to go up. To upgrade your damage, you pretty much need to get a better weapon, more or less. All the weapons can be further made better. That's so descriptive. There's a system in this game that I'm not really able to fully explore as of yet, called the augment system. And it pretty much allows me to, I mean, right there, attack increase if in affinity, or I could increase my defense. So while I have this weapon equipped, I actually have higher defense. Slots are for gems, which I will get to in a second. This is health regen, which literally means that whenever I deal damage, I actually recover health. It's pretty interesting stuff. And then and then element and status effect up. So the fire obviously is going from 180 to 210, which if the thing is weak to fire, increases my damage. So this is how you would directly, once you have the max level weapon, which every weapon has a different max, but you'll notice at the top where underneath the equipment info, which is all the way to the right, it says rarity 12. So this is the highest rarity weapon, and it allows, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. That just means that it's a rare. That just means it's at the very end of the tree. It's debatably very powerful, but a rarity 11 weapon can be augmented further than a rarity 12 weapon can. Basically, you'll notice there's slots underneath the blade there. There's 3 of them. There's a 4th one right now, and it's green and blinking. I can only this only has so many slots. A rarity 11 weapon has 1 more slot than this, and a rarity 10 weapon has 2 more slots than this. So they can put more stuff in. So debatably, a rarity 10 is just as powerful as a rarity 12. It just depends on how you build the weapon off of that. So yeah. Gems, which I can do here, or decorations as they're called. So the only other way you could increase yourself is through decorations. Oh boy. With monster parts. So, for instance, on this one, to increase the attack, you see the required materials over there. I don't have the, I don't even know what 2 of those materials are, so I obviously can't do it. But like the slot upgrade, I could do that one. And yeah, I just give the materials, and there's a cost at the bottom down there. I forget. I always know what these things are until I need to know them, and then they disappear. I will in a sec. But I'm on a roll. So you basically monster parts are everything in this game. The more monster parts you have, the better, because you'll have an easier time doing everything. Like Kevin has spent so much time fighting a whole bunch of different monsters that he has a whole bunch of monster parts, so it's easy for him to do stuff compared to me. Because I really only kind of play whenever he's playing. Like I said, I just don't have a reason to play games unless I'm generally playing with a friend. Although I would definitely play if you're watching, because I have someone to talk to, and having someone to talk to makes all the difference for me. Okay, so gems, or decorations as they're called. Pretty much every skill that can be on armor can be a gem. And you put them into these slots. And a slot can either be a tier 1 slot, a tier 2 slot, a tier 3 slot, or a tier 4 slot. I totally am raising my fingers right now, because you can definitely see that, by the way. Oh yeah. No cameras running here. This is a tier 1 slot. If you notice, looking over at the Rhyme Guard mail, there's the slots section underneath defense. There's a tier 4 slot and a tier 1 slot. And how you tell what the slot is able to hold is by looking at the little dangly triangles underneath. So the first one has 4 little dangly triangles, so it's a 4 slot. And the first one has only 1 dangly triangle, so it's a 1 slot. And in a 4 slot, I can put a 1, 2, 3, or a 4 in it. But in a 1 slot, you can only put a 1, right? And a 2, you can put a 2 or a 1. 3, you can put a 3, a 2 or a 1. And then you can't go above the slot. So if it's a 2 slot, it can't hold a 3 or a 4. Pretty simple stuff. And these, like I said, these range from doing pretty much anything. Like this one's just a attack increase, because why not? This one actually causes it so that whenever the monster is enraged, which is when it gets pissed, I gain more attack and affinity. And I have 2 of these gems on here, so it goes, it goes to the level 2 version. This build is actually centered around the spread jewel, which I have 2 of, and it uses a, what's it called? 1,000 dragons. That's the move where I take my those pods I was talking about, and I just fire them all at once. It's called Thousand Dragons, because why not? It's just a name that they decided to give that particular move. And this makes it more powerful. So having both of these, it deals a lot more damage than normal. Which, of course, you know, since that's what my build's centered around, that's what I want to be able to do. I have Expert Jewel on here to increase my affinity for a higher chance to crit, because obviously it already deals big numbers. If those numbers are crits, they are even bigger. This one, funnily enough, the first half of this jewel I don't care about. It's the second half I do. These are called dual jewels. They give you 2 different buffs. So this one gives me Guardian and Attack. I don't care about the Guardian part because I can't block with a bow, but the Attack, I mean, obviously that increases my attack. Tenderizer, great skill. Whenever I'm hitting a weak spot, I have increased affinity, right? So I just have a higher chance of critting. And if it's a wounded spot, it's 5%. So if it's a weak spot and a wounded spot, it's 15%. Yeah, I'm pretty long ranged. I'm not very... Because I play healers more often than not, I don't want to be in the middle of the fight, per se. So I generally use longer range weapons. It's more my style. Yeah. And then, funnily enough, this jewel, Fortitude and Attack. Fortitude, attack is just more attack. Fortitude is interesting because it increases my attack and defense every time that I faint. Not anyone else's faint. I faint. It stacks up to 2 times. And it increases my attack and my defense by those percentages there, 10 and 15, with each use. Again, up to 2. So if I faint twice, like I did that against the first boss that we lost against, so, you know, whatever. I had an increased attack of 20% and an increased defense of 30%, which didn't save me from him hitting me again, so who knows how useful that was. Oh well. I did. Yeah. There's a lot to this game, depending on what you go down, because there's a lot of different weapons. And each weapon has its own things that it can do. There's like an entire list in the Hunter's Notes on weapon controls, and all the weapons are in here. So you can find out all the combos and moves that each weapon has, and, I mean, know how to use your weapon. So. Oh yeah. This, if you want a game that I mean, I would say there's a lot of games that have a lot of content, but this is one that has it's pretty set. It's not too complicated. Yeah. There's actually, ooh. Let me find it. Nope. Bingo. Okay. My room! I decorated it myself. It does not look like everyone else's room. You can tell me what you think. I wanted to say I apologize for any swearing. I'm trying to be better about that myself. I'm never going to say that I'm the cleanest. But I wanted to say that because Kevin was. So, yeah. yeah, we have rooms too. All of these things you see, the creatures, by the way, I had to catch myself to have them in here, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, pink tiles, because, you know, pink tiles. I can actually display a weapon and armor set here. This is... I mean, you already saw the armor if you saw me... Well, I haven't seen any yet. I guess Sky doesn't make anyone that mad, so, you know. Probably wouldn't use swear words in Sky. I mean, unless you're saying some in Filipino. Because I don't know, you know. Yes, unfortunately, all the rooms do have the same layout. I mean, there's like, you don't have to have this couch here. So, and this table, there's some differences, but like how this room is actually laid out with the landing here and whatnot, this is all the same for everyone. Like that door is there, this landing is here. Oh yeah, here's this thing. It looks like it should be a peacock, but I don't think it is at all able to actually fluff out that tail. So, oh well. But yeah, this landing, stairway and whatnot, door and whatnot there. Like, you can change the rugs and whatnot. It's kind of a... Like, I didn't place that rug specifically, that rug. I placed, like, that rug, this one right here that I'm standing on, and then this one, and then, like, down here, like, those two rugs right there, I think, was this top landing. So I don't... No, there's a third one over there. Like, I picked the set of rugs. I didn't pick, like, each rug individually, unfortunately. Which is fine, because I'm meticulous in some cases, but not in others. And in this one is definitely not a meticulous case. But like, I picked the fireplace, this flooring, that flooring, the table and chairs, this lamp, this supplies. I didn't like the other choices, so I picked the supply chest. These plants right here, the bed, the rug was part of the rug set for this area down here.
Hello.
These wonderful potted plants. Hello. This is the palico chest. This is always here. You can't remove that.
What are you doing?
I am showing a friend Monster Hunter World. Yeah.
You want me to get off here so you can do that?
Well, I mean, we're gonna maybe play Minecraft, right? If Peggy's up for that.
Peggy, are you up for that?
Out here, you don't pick anything. This is
what
like
else
this.
would you be up for?
I mean, there's the pets are out here. Oh, my friend says hello, by the way. It's a giant
Do you want to play some Minecraft?
healing bug. I don't remember what their name is. Don't ask me how he's carrying that around.
Sure.
I have no idea. That is filled to the brim with healing juices. Right. I have no idea how he's able to carry that and not fall over. And then these little guys back here. I actually have a personal hot spring back here. It's great. And I picked these guys to be in it because they like the heat. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's my pet spiders. Because I had to have them somewhere. Lost them in real life because with COVID it made getting their food a little bit difficult. So I was like, I'll just let you go and you can get your own food. They were, you know, wild to begin with though. Can't practice in here per se, but you have to come here to do it. You talk to this guy and there's a training area you can go to. Yeah. And you practice, and you can train in the training area. There's no monsters to fight. It's just like dummies and stuff to practice with. But I can give you a pretty good idea of how much damage you deal.
Peggy is starting up the Minecraft world now.
Oh, beautiful. I'll be there soon-ish. So, like, if I want to... You see... damage is somewhere. That previous combo, which is like right above my head-ish, was 24 because I shot one. So if I shoot this thing with my 1,000 dragons... 483 damage. But that's not the most it can get to. Let me find the right thing. That's Slinger Bomb. Nope. Piercing Pods. Yeah. So Piercing Pods will increase my damage. So it was 483. That's also assuming that everything goes well, because sometimes things don't go well, so the damage doesn't get higher. There we go, 1,123. It gets higher, though. Let me grab the Piercing Pods again. At least it should get higher, assuming that everything goes well. Okay, so I actually have a coating called the Power Coating. And when I wear the Power Coating, it increases my damage. So, there we go, 1376. Yep. And, that's not all the damage that can be dealt. The piercing pods are really interesting. So piercing pods, whenever you shoot something with piercing pods, it goes through it. Like, as far as it can go, it'll go through the monster. And monsters have multiple damage areas. And it'll hit all of those damage areas. So, I mean, this pillar doesn't have that many damage areas, so it was like, 1376. But, I come back over here. There is change objects. Let's switch to the other training area. Where there's basically a monster. So I'll grab the piercing pods. Come over here. Plop on the power coating. And right about here. Meow. 1487. Well, that's about the same amount of damage, but there's some variance sometimes. Don't I ever? There we go, 1539. That's better. Ma'am, you were here before they were. No, I'm gonna join him. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop streaming if you would like to watch some Minecraft nonsense. Because there is Minecraft nonsense. Alright, I'm gonna try this and see if it just loads into the game without killing the broadcast. If it kills the broadcast, I will restart the broadcast. There's messages. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. I looked at the time. I mean, I looked at my time and I was like, add an amount of time equal to how much time difference there is.